Welcome to the world of hypnosis. Today you are going to learn how to induce the trance, how to hypnotize a person in 90 seconds. The first part of this video is going to cover the theory, and the second part you are going to see a demonstration step to step of the ritual that you have to follow to put a person in trance in 90 seconds. I would like to remind you that the duplication or replication of this video is prohibited. And I would like also to remember that if you are going to practice hypnosis for compensation, you should check the county where you live, because there are different regulations according with the state where you live. There are more liberal states, there are less liberal. For example, in some states, they are going to ask you to have a master degree or PhD in clinical psychology, or be a physician or a dentist. And in other states, they are going to ask you nothing. You go to the occupational license department and you say you want to practice hypnotherapy, and that's it. You pay the fee and there is no problem. So it's important that you check where you live according with the regulations about that. Always we want to start with doing a little bit of history. Hypnosis is ancient. It's a very, very old way of healing, starting in China and Egypt and the Orient. But now in the Western world, the documentation about medical hypnosis, hypnosis to healing, is in Austria. When we talk about Dr. Mesmer, which was a physician, a medical doctor in Austria, that used a technique under the name of mesmerism, according with his name, mesmerism. And then what he did was to give some magnetic passes to the patient. And he said, okay, I'm going to do some passes to you and you're going to be healed. And he was doing that for a while in Austria, but he got in trouble because the government told him he couldn't do it anymore, and he lost his physician license there. And they sent him outside the country. And then he did establish himself in France. And again, the government was after him, and the government created a commission to investigate Dr. Mesmer and to investigate the healing process of the so-named mesmerism. The fact was that Dr. Mesmer was healing people, was treating conditions that was not curable with any other mean, and everybody was intrigued about how this thing works. And basically, one of the members of this commission was a physicist under the name of Benjamin Franklin, that at that time was ambassador from the United States in France. And he came with a great idea. He placed two trees. He found two trees, one close to the other, and he told Dr. Mesmer, okay, let's do magnetic pass to the tree at the left, and the tree on the right, we are going to do anything. And then came a patient that was, as a matter of fact, was a young guy, about 17 years old. And Benjamin Franklin and other members of the commission asked the boy to touch the tree which was not magnetized, but telling the young guy that it was. So they told the guy, okay, go there and touch this tree which has been magnetized, and you are going to be healed of your condition. And then the boy went and touched the tree that was not magnetized, and the boy was healed, was cured. So it means that they came to the conclusion that the healing process in the Mesmer method was not actually the magnet, was the healing process was in the mind of the child who believed that touching these three, he was going to be healed. So it was the first documented experience in the Western world where the mind can heal by itself without any other help. And then from there are many people involved in the hypnosis, but I go to Charcot and Bernheim. They were also physicians, neurologists, medical doctors, the famous teachers of Sigmund Freud. At that time, Dr. Charcot and Mesmer, the only thing they did to heal people with mental health conditions was hypnosis. Because at that time, there was not pharmacos, there was not anxiolytic and any other drug to treat mental health problems. However, Dr. Freud started his private practice doing also hypnosis, but he did abandon this practice very soon. And he came with the idea of psychoanalysis, starting with the idea that when you analyze the behavior of the person, when you go into subconscious and you discover the cause of the symptom, and the person through introspection realize what was the cause of his problem, the person become healthy again in almost automatically way. Unfortunately,